Alright, how are we doing 2B? All good?
Yes.
Good. Alright, fantastic. So obviously from that activity we played earlier, what are we going to be talking about today, do we think? Mason?
Numbers.
Numbers, correct.
Yes.
What about numbers? Isla?
We're going to add up.
Yeah, so we're going to do addition. Are we doing it in a specific way? Callum?
Vertical addition.
Vertical addition, fantastic. So rather than having an equation, for example, 32 plus 18 equals, we're not going to be doing that, and we're going to be doing 32 plus 18 equals, and the answer is going to be down here. Everyone okay with that? Make sense?
Yeah.
Fantastic. I know you guys have already talked about it earlier, but I just want to make sure we're all very clear on what we're doing today, alright? So, more importantly, what we're talking about today is like we had a couple of times on that last activity, is where we had numbers that, so for example, if I was going to do an equation, I would do 48 plus 36 equals that. So first thing we've got to do every time is what? Sean?
Put dots or line and
Fantastic, yeah. So we're going to divide up the columns so we're all very clear on what needs to go where. So what's this column called?
ones
Ones.
and tens.
Well, ones or units, yeah. And then this column is the
Tens.
Fantastic, alrighty. So, if we're going to be solving this question right now, if we're going to have 8 plus 6, what does that equal? Ambi? It's alright, you can think about it. 14, fantastic, alrighty. So when I'm writing this in, am I just going to write 14 down here?
No.
No? And why is that? Whoever said, Ambi, yeah?
You put the 1 at the top.
At the top of what?
At the top of 10.
Yeah, so do I put it up here?
Yeah.
Why is that? Okay, I'll explain why, that's fine. Because if I have 14 ones, so 14 like ones, which equals if we're doing the MABs, like those little blocks we know,
Yeah.
so I can draw that out. So 1, 2, 3, I can do circles, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Alright, so we all agree that's 14 ones?
Yeah.
Alright. So I'll rub that out just to make sure, so we make that 8 units. What we can do is, we can add these up together so we know that this equals tens, okay? Because 5 plus 5 there, so that's 10 units. So we can carry that across to the tens column, which is up here, like we're doing down there, and make it one column of 10, rather than 10 units. Does that make sense? Yeah? So what do? So we rub this out, and we put the one, what did you say? Up top?
At the top of 4.
So are we happy with that?
Yeah.
It's a bad one, but it will do. So we leave that 4 there, fantastic. Alright, so if we're going to add up the tens now, what are we going to do? So do we just do the 4 plus 3?
No.
No? Who said that? I'll let someone else have a go, if that's alright. Zach?
We plus the 4 and 3,
Yep.
and then we put whatever the 4 plus 3 is, we put it down the bottom under, there.
So you want to put just 7?
Yeah.
Just 7 there? But what about that one we carried across?
8.
So, yeah, so we have to carry that across, we have to add that into the equation as well, don't we? So we have to make sure we have 1 plus 4 plus 3, which does equal 8. Fantastic. So, hands up if everyone understands why we do that. Hands up if you're a bit confused. And it's okay to be confused, don't worry about it. Hands up if you didn't put your hand up. Alright, that's fine, don't worry about it, alright? So I'm going to go through another question for us, and I want to get some of the people to try and help explain why we do certain things in the questions, alright? So, if I was going to have 18 plus 43, so what's the first thing we said we're going to do every time? Isla?
Draw the lines and
Draw that line.
And we choose 2 columns.
Fantastic. That's really good. Do we know why we do that?
Yes.
Why is that?
If we don't get confused.
Yeah, it just helps us realise that we're not just doing 1 plus 4, which just equals 5. We're doing 110 plus 4 tens, which equals 50. Okay? That's fantastic. Alright. So next we're going to go on to the maths. So do we start doing the maths on this side or do we start on this side? This side?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why is that? Samantha?
He started on that side because you told us always start on that side.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's easier because when we're adding these up, it doesn't get as confusing. Because if we do this one, so 1 plus 4 equals 5, and then we do realise that this is, so that would be 11, then we don't have to add that on again later. So if we all start on this side, it'll always just carry across this way, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right, fantastic. So I'm going to try and you get asked to solve that one now. So what is 8 plus 3? 2b? Nadia?
11.
11, alrighty. So do we just want to put the 11s down here like this or no?
No.
No, sorry. That's silly of me. So we're going to carry that across up top here. And I'm going to draw, make it in red just so everyone is very clear on where it goes. Alrighty. So we've got 1, 1. And then how many 10s do we have? Zach?
We have 6 tens.
6 10s, fantastic. So you've got the 1 plus the 1 plus the 4. Alrighty?